In the Titanomachy, an epic 10-year war between the Titans and the Olympian gods, a prophecy shaped the destiny of the cosmos. This prophecy foretold the fall of Cronus, the leader of the Titans, at the hands of one of his own children, setting off a chain of events that culminated in the final battle for supreme power. What makes this story so captivating is the intensity of the conflicts, the grandeur of the battles, and the unexpected twists. From Cronus's rise to power, his tyranny and paranoia, to Zeus's strategic alliances and the release of powerful beings like the Centimans and Cyclopes, every detail of this saga is filled with drama and action. Zeus's decisive victory was not just a military triumph but a shift in eras, imprisoning the Titans in Tartarus and establishing a new order. You are about to embark on a journey through one of the most fascinating stories in Greek mythology. Get ready to discover how the prophecy of a betrayed father triggered a war that changed the fate of the Titans and shaped the future of the cosmos. Let's dive into this epic tale, where every battle, alliance, and betrayal plays a crucial role in the creation of the world as we know it. The Titanomachy was an epic event that shaped the destiny of the cosmos. This colossal war, lasting an entire decade, was rooted in the betrayals and boundless ambitions of the Titans and the Olympian gods. Imagine a conflict where the earth trembled and the skies tore apart with the sound of titanic battles, each side fighting with unimaginable fury to secure their dominance over the universe. This war was not merely a struggle for power, but also a contest to define the order of the world. Cronus, the leader of the Titans, ruled with an iron fist, but the prophecy that he would be overthrown by his own children always haunted his mind. It was this very prophecy that incited the Olympian gods, led by Zeus, to challenge the tyranny of the Titans. The war was marked by countless twists and betrayals, where each strategic move could turn the tide of battle. A clear example is when the young Zeus managed to deceive Cronus, causing him to regurgitate his siblings, who then joined him in the fight against the Titans. During this war, alliances were formed and broken with lightning speed. The Olympian gods needed powerful allies to balance the forces. Thus, Zeus made a pact with Styx, the goddess of infernal rivers, who swore loyalty to him along with her children, who became crucial warriors in the battle. Their presence not only strengthened Zeus's armies, but also brought a new hope of victory against the Titans. It's interesting how, in our lives, we also form alliances in times of need, seeking support where we least expect it. As the war progressed, the battlefields became scenes of unimaginable destruction. The ground was marked with craters, the rivers stained red with the blood of combatants, and the mountains echoed with the cries of war. Descriptions of this era speak of an almost apocalyptic scenario, where nature itself seemed to be in agony due to the magnitude of the conflict. The Titanomachy did not end with a simple winner and loser. It was a series of events that redefined the world's destiny, showing that even the most powerful can fall, and that true strength comes from well-forged alliances and strategies. The epic battle between the Titans and the Olympian gods serves as a reminder that, no matter how dark the times, determination and courage can forge new beginnings and establish a new order. The tyranny of Cronus is a story marked by fear and cruelty. After overthrowing his father Uranus and seizing control of the cosmos, Cronus was haunted by a prophecy that foretold he would also be overthrown by one of his children. This constant fear drove Cronus to commit one of the most brutal acts in mythology, devouring his own children at birth in a desperate attempt to prevent any of them from growing up to challenge him. His wife, Rhea, was devastated to see her children swallowed one by one. When the youngest, Zeus, was born, she could not bear the thought of losing another child. In an act of desperation and cunning, Rhea hid Zeus in a cave on the island of Crete and gave Cronus a stone wrapped in swaddling clothes. Cronus, blinded by fear and paranoia, swallowed the stone without question. This marked the beginning of the end of his tyrannical reign. Zeus grew up hidden and protected by the nymphs and the goat Amalthea, who nursed him with her milk. As Zeus matured, he learned about his father's tyranny and the tragic fate of his siblings. Driven by a sense of justice and vengeance, Zeus decided it was time to free his siblings and overthrow Cronus. With the help of Métis, who provided him with a magical potion, Zeus was able to make Cronus vomit his imprisoned siblings. Zeus's now freed siblings joined him in the fight against Cronus. This rebellion was not only a physical battle, but also an ideological clash, where the desire for freedom and justice confronted fear and tyranny. Every step taken by Zeus and his allies was a strategic move to weaken Cronus and his followers. The war between the Olympian gods and Cronus culminated in the Titanomachy, a 10-year war that determined the fate of the cosmos. Zeus's leadership and the unity of his siblings were crucial in challenging and eventually defeating Cronus. This story of tyranny and liberation shows how fear can corrupt even the most powerful, and how hope and resistance can forge new paths and establish a new order. As the war between the Olympian gods and the Titans progressed, Zeus realized that brute strength alone would not be enough to ensure victory. He needed powerful and strategically positioned allies. In this context, the goddess Styx and her children became key players in forming alliances that would change the course of the battle. Styx, goddess of the infernal rivers, was known for her loyalty and power, qualities that her children inherited. Zeus, demonstrating his diplomatic skill, sought out Styx and promised honors and rewards in exchange for her alliance. Styx, recognizing the grandeur of Zeus's plan and the opportunity to be on the winning side, readily accepted. Her children, including powerful figures like Nike, the goddess of victory, Bia, the personification of force, and Kratos, the embodiment of power, joined the Olympian cause, bringing with them renewed strength and unique abilities that would be decisive in the subsequent battles. The presence of Nike, for example, not only boosted the morale of the Olympian troops, but also brought an omen of victory in every battle. With her golden wings and unwavering determination, she inspired the warriors to fight with even greater vigor. Bia and Kratos, on the other hand, personified force and power, respectively. They not only reinforced the front lines, but also played crucial roles in direct confrontations with the Titans, using their superhuman strength to break through enemy ranks. These alliances went beyond mere additions of physical strength. They also brought a new strategic dynamic. Styx and her children contributed knowledge and tactics that allowed Zeus and his allies to maneuver more effectively on the battlefield. Zeus's ability to form these alliances and integrate his new allies into the war strategy was a crucial factor in the eventual success of the Olympians. In our lives, strategic alliances can also be the key to overcoming challenges and achieving our goals. The stories of the alliances formed by Zeus during the Titanomachy show us that often it takes more than brute force to overcome great challenges. The ability to negotiate, form partnerships, and work as a team can be as important as strength and courage. These mythological examples inspire us to seek collaborations and value the loyalty and skills of our allies, both in times of peace and in times of conflict. During the Titanomachy, Zeus knew he needed a significant advantage to defeat the Titans and consolidate his dominion over the cosmos. In a strategic move, he decided to free the Centaurs and the Cyclopes, powerful beings who had been imprisoned by Uranus and later by Cronus, who feared their immense power. The Centaurs, giants with 100 arms and 50 heads, and the Cyclopes, one-eyed giants, possessed unparalleled strength that could turn the tide in favor of the Olympians. Zeus, on his quest to liberate these beings, demonstrated not only courage but also cunning. He ventured into the depths of Tartarus, the darkest abyss of the world, where the Centaurs and Cyclopes were imprisoned. With persuasive words and promises of freedom and justice, Zeus convinced these beings to join his cause. The gratitude and desire for revenge these giants felt against Cronus and the Titans motivated them to fight alongside the Olympian gods. Once freed, the Cyclopes repaid Zeus's favor by forging powerful weapons for him and his brothers. This is how Zeus received his thunderbolts, Poseidon his trident, and Hades the helm of invisibility. These weapons not only significantly increased the Olympians' power, but also brought a new element of surprise and terror against the Titans. Imagine Zeus wielding his thunderbolts, Poseidon stirring the seas with his trident, and Hades becoming invisible to attack by surprise. These new powers tipped the balance in the battlefield. The Titanomachy, with their 100 arms, became true war machines. They were capable of hurling massive stones and toppling dozens of titans at once, creating chaos and disorder in the enemy ranks. The presence of these giants bolstered the Olympians' defenses and provided a new momentum in the decisive battles. This display of brute strength and undeniable power was a turning point in the war, tilting the scales in favor of the Olympian gods. This liberation was not just a military strategy, but also a symbol of hope and justice. It showed that even the most oppressed could rise up and fight for freedom and change. The story of Zeus freeing the Titanomachy and Cyclopes teaches us that, in times of great need, seeking unlikely alliances and unlocking hidden potential can be the key to overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges. The decisive victory of the Olympian gods over the Titans marked a pivotal moment in Greek mythology, symbolizing the triumph of the new divine order over the old. With his powerful thunderbolts in hand, Zeus led his brothers and allies in a final battle that would determine the fate of the cosmos. The confrontation was intense and epic, with the skies lighting up with each thunderbolt hurled by Zeus, symbolizing the strength and determination of the Olympian gods. Zeus's strategy was meticulously planned. He leveraged the power of the thunderbolts forged by the Cyclopes, the immense strength of the Titanomachy, and the loyalty of his allies to launch a coordinated and devastating attack against the Titans. The final battle took place on the plains of Thessaly, where the Titans' forces had gathered for an epic showdown. Imagine the battlefield, with colossal Titans wielding mountains and the Olympian gods, armed with their new weapons, facing them with unwavering courage. Zeus, with his imposing presence, was the first to advance, hurling thunderbolts that pierced the Titans' defenses. Poseidon, with his trident, caused earthquakes that shook the enemy's morale, while Hades, invisible, struck from the shadows. The Titanomachy, with their 100 arms, hurled massive boulders, creating chaos and disorder in the Titans' ranks. This combination of brute force, intelligent strategies, and powerful weapons began to turn the tide of the battle. As the battle progressed, the Titans started to retreat, realizing that the Olympian victory was inevitable. Zeus then concentrated all his power into one final attack. He channeled all the energy of his thunderbolts into a single, devastating strike aimed at Cronus. The impact was so great that it shook the universe, and Cronus fell, defeated. With the fall of their leader, the remaining Titans were swiftly subdued and captured by the Olympian gods. The victory was not just military, but also symbolic. By imprisoning the male Titans in Tartarus, the Olympian gods established a new order and demonstrated that tyranny and oppression would not prevail. Tartarus, a deep and dark abyss, became the prison for the Titans, ensuring they could no longer threaten the balance of the cosmos. This decisive victory marked the beginning of a new era, where justice, order, and the leadership of the Olympian gods would prevail. This story of victory teaches us that with determination, strategy, and the unity of forces, even the greatest challenges can be overcome. It is a powerful reminder that, even in the darkest situations, courage and leadership can forge a path to light and hope. The story of the Titanomachy is not just a tale of gods and titans. It's a powerful lesson about courage, strategy, and determination. Just as Zeus faced monumental challenges and formed strategic alliances to win the war, you too can overcome the obstacles in your life with careful planning and perseverance. Now that you know this epic story, what will you do to apply these lessons to your life? What battles do you need to face? And what alliances can you form to achieve your goals? Reflect on this and start taking action. If you enjoyed this journey through mythology and want to continue exploring these fascinating themes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. This way, You won't miss any upcoming videos where we'll continue to uncover the mysteries and lessons hidden in the stories of ancient gods and heroes. Let's embark on this journey of knowledge and discovery together.